Egg Grading Manual, Agricultural Handbook, number 75. Chapter 4, Grading. Grading generally involves the sorting of products according to quality, size, weight, and other factors that determine the relative value of the product. Egg grading is the grouping of eggs into lots having similar characteristics as to quality and weight. The grading for quality of eggs is the classifying of the individual egg according to established standards. U.S. standards for quality of individual eggs have been developed on the basis of such interior quality factors as condition of the white and yolk, size of the air cell, and the exterior quality factors of cleanliness and soundness of the shell. These standards apply to eggs of the domesticated chicken. Eggs are also classified according to weight or size expressed in ounces per dozen. Although eggs are not sold according to exact weight, they are grouped within relatively narrow weight ranges or weight classes, the minimum net weight per unit being specified. When grading, eggs must meet minimum individual egg, carton, and case weight requirements. Advantages of grading. Grading aids orderly marketing by reducing waste, confusion, and uncertainty with respect to quality values. The egg production pattern and the marketing system in the United States are such that interstate trading and shipment occur constantly and in large volume. The situation creates a need for uniform standards throughout the country so that marketing may be facilitated and the efficiency of distribution increased. Since eggs serve as a low-price source of protein, the production and consumption of eggs on a global basis continues to expand. Currently, the United States is the largest producer and exporter of eggs and egg products. Grading, according to uniform standards and certification for specific requirements of a purchase contract, ensure importers and exporters that the product received is of the quality and condition described in the contract regardless of supplier. Officials of USDA and state and industry leaders encourage the use of uniform standards and grades for eggs. Although all eggs reaching the consumer today are graded and marked according to U.S. standards and grades, only eggs packed in official USDA plants are graded by plant personnel authorized by the USDA. Additionally, the USDA grader continuously sample grades these eggs to determine if they are eligible to be packed in cartons bearing the USDA grade shield. More information on USDA grading and certification services is provided in sections 9 through 12. The primary advantage in using official standards and grades for eggs is that they furnish an acceptable common language in trading and marketing the product, thus making possible impartial official grading that eliminates the need for personal inspection of the eggs by sellers, buyers, and other interested people, pulling of lots of comparable quality. Development of improved quality at producer level through buying on grade programs. Market price reporting in terms understood by all interested parties. Negotiation of loans on generally accepted quality specifications. A basis for settling disputes involving quality. A basis for paying damage claims. A basis for developing advertising. A uniform basis for establishing brand names. Establishment of buying grades for consumers. General application. Standards of quality have been developed as a means of classifying individual eggs according to various groups of conditions and characteristics that experience and research have shown to be desirable by producers, marketers, and consumers. The term standardization implies uniformity, and uniformity in interpretation will result in the same standard is used if the same standard is used and is applied accurately in all instances. Standards of quality are used as a basis for establishing grades. Standards of quality applied to individual eggs Grades apply to lots of eggs, such as dozens, 30 dozen cases, and carloads. As egg quality is unstable and grading procedures are largely subjective, it is necessary to provide tolerances and grades for small percentages of eggs of a quality lower than that comprising the major part of the grade. The tolerances are provided to allow for errors in judgment, differences in interpretation, and normal deterioration in quality from the time of grading until the eggs are sold to the consumer. Grades differ from standards in that they provide tolerances for individual eggs within a lot to be of lower quality than the grade name indicates. Tolerance must be within the capabilities of the industry to produce an acceptable product at reasonable prices. Without tolerances, it would not be possible to produce cartoned eggs at prices acceptable to consumers. Once graders acquire a working knowledge of the standards of quality, accuracy in interpreting quality standards, and the ability to judge correct grade classification will increase. In commercial operations, graders will make many grading decisions each day and must develop an ability to make instant decisions. The greatest frequency of error is believed to occur in instances of repeated indecision as to the placement of individual eggs. It should be pointed out that mistakes due to oversight, minor errors in decision, and differences of opinion between graders or supervisors are factors that are taken into consideration in the U.S. grades by providing tolerances. However, errors beyond the permitted tolerances result in the incorrect grading of the entire lot of eggs. It is important that each grader's decision of egg placement be as accurate as possible.